Hello YouTube, the Eye of Stone here. And if you are watching this video, doubtless you are already well aware of the old exploit for Thief the Dark Project and Thief Gold at the level of the Lost City. That if you have a speed potion, you can make the jump from this here ledge into the tower where the Talisman of Fire is. Well, as you can see here,
it's a long way down.
For most users, I would say go ahead and take the speed potion. It's certainly a help, and it certainly makes this particular stunt less unsafe. I say less unsafe, I do not say safe. But, as I have just demonstrated, you do not need the speed potion. I did not buy anything before coming here to start this level, and you can see that I am very much alive and well in the tower where the Talisman of Fire is. I've not taken any damage, and I am now free to explore the level. So, in all my years of playing Thief the Dark Project and Thief Gold, believe it or not, prior to the making of this video, I had never bothered once.
Looking for another way
Not
around.
once. And kudos to my longtime collaborator and friend Ekmer for pointing this out to me, because if he hadn't reminded me of this, the video wouldn't have been made. But I have never once bothered to come up here to the roof of the tower where the Talisman of Fire is and have a look-see. Which, if you've been following my channel, even in recent years, you know that coming up to places like this, I'm looking at things, is one of my fortes. So here we are. I had never, ever, once, in the entire time of my history as a Taffer, my life as a Taffer, been up here before. I just never got around to it. You know, maybe it didn't occur to me that you could actually vault up on those things, I don't know. But can we go anywhere from here? Well, that looks like a passage there, and it looks like a passage that is just supposed to give us a preview of this area. But can we do the whole thing in reverse? Well, let's see. So I'm going to warm up a little bit here. You can see me getting ready. You can also see me hopping in place a little bit, but once I start moving, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that gets us our boost, and we do a ledge grab, and boom, Bob's your uncle, we're golden. You have to get those 4 jumps of forward momentum. You used to be in the old school vanilla days. If you could keep your rhythm right, you could get infinite acceleration for jumps. I believe that's been patched, but you can still get a decent boost if you keep your rhythm good. So, I hate to be the one to tell you, but you can also survive to TAF another day if you take this jump with or without a speed potion, and you don't, as it were, make the jump. Okay, it is technically survivable. Of course, you would never want to do it that way, but you could if you had to. The point is, you know, are you able to hone your skill and learn what you could humanly get away with in this game if the circumstances were, you know, in the gravest extreme, if you had to take a really extreme gamble to just get out of the level with those last couple shields so that Garrett survives to fight another day, how far can you push that boost you're putting on your jump?
It's a long way down.
How much damage can Garrett take and still survive? What are the upper extremes of all this? So, I have demonstrated that you can make the jump without a speed potion and survive. I've made the point that you can get up all the way onto the roof of this tower and get off of it. That is to say, jump off of it and not take a single point of damage. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get back out of here. But before we do that, let's just let's see if we can't replicate our result from before. Let's just see if it's a reproducible result, or if I got lucky. You know, you got to keep your tolerances tight and your aim precise when you do jumps like these, because you're looking for Garrett to be grabbing for a ledge, and you need to be in a sweet spot. And when you're going as fast as Garrett's going, by the time you've traveled all that vertical distance down, you're moving kind of fast, and the error margins just aren't that big. So sometimes you survive, but you take a ton of damage, and we've already taken a ton of damage. So let us see about taking out that fire elemental, so we're not going to be bothered when we go down there. And let's see if we can reproduce that jump. I'm going to boost myself up just a little bit, give myself a couple extra shields here, and let's see what we can see. So let's go back over here. We got our 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And we did it again. So again, it's reproducible. You can make this jump. If you hit at exactly the right angle, Garrett's hands grabbing will make contact with that ledge first, and you won't glance off it and die and go spinning backwards after suffering lethal damage. The angles do not prohibit it from happening. And of course, you're going to have some friends looking for you. Now, what if you just want to get back out? You know, the oldest question we always ask ourselves, the greatest question, oldest question we always ask ourselves when we're Garrett playing Thief: once we get back in, are we going to be able to get back out? And the answer is yes, we are. The council has voted on this. The eye torches have it. The people remaining in their cubicles can pout, and there we go. Saved by another Stretch Armstrong ledge grab. I hope you all have enjoyed the show, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.